Okay, as we stopped in part 2, I told you that we went and drew that line and we carved, in other words, we just sort of removed that wood up underneath here, in other words, to make the apron stand out at the bottom. In other words, looks like it came to the bottom of the legs there. Okay, now, let's kind of round her off just a little bit, shape her a little bit. We'll kind of come back here and bring this down a little bit, kind of, and that swaying motion. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, now the dress is, of course, going to go kind of flow over the shoes as we normally do. Okay. So we're going to do that over here and make the cut over here for the dress to come up over the shoes. And the same thing on this side. Pretty standard things. Okay. And a little bit inside. Now, let's work on the head a little bit, okay? Let's round off the head and the front of her. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's do this first. First of all, let me get this down a little bit in here and get this a little bit in here. Okay, now Sadie, we're going to establish the hairline on Sadie. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of come down like this and flip up on the hairline here, where it comes down on Sadie. See that? On each side. Just sort of come up, come over. All right. Of course, this is all going to have to be, now let me do this. Cut this right here. That's our hairline, remember? They kind of come up, come over, and there we go. And we'll start removing some of the wood. Just like that, see? See that? Now, let's work on the hair just a little bit. We're going to get this cummerbund, or whatever they call it back here. We're going to get that down. Smaller. See? Then we're going to kind of round it off just a little bit. It's certainly not going to be square. See that? Sort of round that off where it looks like kind of a bun in the back of, well, I guess they call it a bun, yeah. In the back of the head, just like that, in other words. As women used to do years and years ago, a lot of you that are young, y'all don't remember that, but women used to wear their hair like that, sort of in a bun. Nowadays, women wear their hair up, but they wore it sort of a bun shape. Especially women back then that worked real hard, and Okay? So like that. Okay. Now I'm going to round that head off a little bit more. Come down here. Move a wood. Okay? Now, we're just going to put a little crease in the middle here to indicate that the hair is parted that way on both sides, in other words. Sadie? See that? It's the way women used to, well, not used to it, that's been years ago, but old hillbilly women wear their hair. Okay. Now, let's come a little bit down on the face. Start working on it. Alright. Now, come a little bit right in here. Okay. Let's establish our nose. Which is right here. Of course, it's all going to have to be cut down. So let's just establish our nose here. There you go, see? Just like we normally do. And on both sides of it.